awesome. I'm losing control of everything tonight. This lovely weather has my computer acting haywire. Let's cut the fellas real quick. We already got comments. Who's in the house already? Earl Reigns, I can't stay. What the hell are you... No, I'm kidding. Earl, it's cool, man. We love you too, dude. Thanks for popping in and letting us know. Isn't that great? We're like parents. They check in. Sorry, Mom. Sorry, Dad. I can't stay. I got to go.
That's so nice.
We love you, Earl. Thanks, man. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tuesday night, 8:03 p.m. And we are back live 100% for another episode of The Yo Show. Yo. I am Jeff the Shark Perini. Thrilled to be with you again. With me, as always, the co-hostess with the mostest, the sister from another mister, and the lovely young lady with a frog in her throat, the one and only Miss Jewel Tatey. Jewel, good evening.
Good evening, Jeff. How are we doing?
We're doing great. Good evening to my cousin Alicia. Thank you for tuning in. Good evening to you. Doing great tonight, Jewel. Just a lot going on for good and bad. A lot going on with our Phillies, who are in the top of the fourth, tied at 0-0 with the Dodgers. Phillies have won 8 straight, and they find themselves 2.5 games up in first place. Unbelievable.
Yow! I know, I was going to wear Phillies, but couldn't find it in time.
That's all right. I got my clear water shirt on.
I need that shirt.
Yeah, man, down to the game. I don't want to sell out the scalpers on the air for $5.
Yeah, I got to get to a game. Well, now they're probably checking the prices.
I'll tell you what, we can make that happen. My buddy Christian has a connection. Every once in a while, we end up with some free tickets through a friend of his. And we get the tickets, and instead of sitting like all the way up in the very top, we go down to Harry the K's in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
Grab a table, and we
That's
sit and watch
spot.
the game.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great.
And my aunt works there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
So,
Harry the Keys, so.
awesome. Yep. So you could people watch because all the people are right there in the center. All the food's right there.
Mm-hmm.
And, great view. So we love it. So that, let's see if we can work that. Maybe get there before the end of the year, of course. Some big games coming up. Dodgers, like I said, tonight. 3 with the Dodgers, 3 with the Cincinnati Reds. 2 teams that are smoking hot. We are smoking hot, so this is the time to figure out right now where this team is. So it's exciting.
Who you like in hitting? No braces. Blazing it up.
I love some Bryce. I love JT. JT Realmuto scorching. Love
I
Zach
do
Wheeler.
too. Yes.
Oh, yeah. I bet. Yeah, baby. But also love Zach Wheeler. Zach Wheeler pitching the lights out. Aaron Nola off to a strong start tonight. Like I said, the Dodgers are tough. This shows you where you're at. And if you can survive the Dodgers, if you could win 4 of the next 6 against the Dodgers and the Reds, you're serious and you got a great chance. So good luck to the Phillies. I got it on here. So if something good happens, you're going to hear me lose it.
Yeah, please, because I can't get it here. So, depending on you.
You got it. I got you covered. A huge thank you, and a last-minute thank you at that, to our guest from last week, former Playboy model, turned entrepreneur, turned actor, turned writer, turned you name it, Deborah Drix. And she was outstanding. So thank you, Deborah.
She was amazing.
She was, and spur of the moment, and man, can she talk. I love it.
I know. Well, she has so many stories. Like, she's done so many different kinds of things. So, yeah, I could listen to her talk all night.
Absolutely. And a huge thank you to Sherry Nelson, one of our good friends and fans of the show, for bringing her to us. And she even said, I watched. Man, she's great. She's great. And she is great, because, when you get a guest like Deborah, it's almost like, all right, how do I tell her that we got to let her go? You just don't want to let her go.
I know.
It's not every day that Jeff Perini tells a Playboy Playmate, sorry, I got to let you go.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, baby. Playboy Playmate. Great stuff. This week, of course, I see a lot of people already tuning in. I love you for it, and I thank you for it. And we were expecting, trust me, nobody's heart breaks more than mine. We were expecting the amazing actress Madeline Zima tonight, of course, from Californication and Twin Peaks, and she was little Gracie on the Nanny and all those great shows. But she's such a great actress that production keeps coming. She's working on a new show. She messaged me. She told me that production got shifted, which means they, to try to push it ahead, which means we do not have Madeline tonight. She apologized. We will reschedule, get her here soon. Jewel, Nobody's heart is broken more than mine at this moment.
I know. I felt for you when you told me, but we have to go on and she has to do her thing. So she is a good friend of the show. So I'm sure she'll be back shortly.
Absolutely. I agree. And for anybody out there who might feel slighted, there's a great picture of Madeline Zima.
There you go.
Coming soon to the show. We had her on before on the old format. This was like the live format where she would be like right there in video. And I don't know. Maybe I'm a little too nervous for it. Maybe it's better it didn't happen tonight.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. We have the Phillies, and you have to like keep your focus. So
I know. I gotta
down.
I gotta stop looking over to the left.
Get ready for next time.
Madeline will be on soon, and we have just such a great list of guests coming up in the near future. So for tonight, it's gonna be me, Jewel. We're gonna kick out some topics, some stories, and have a great time like we always do. Of course, you out there, the viewer. Your comments are welcome. We'll share them. Even if you say something stupid. Even if you tell me to go fuck myself, it'll be on the show tonight. That's right, I said it.
Really?
Yeah,
gonna post those? There's a lot of those that come in.
It's the consensus. It really is. I feel pretty. I feel pretty fortunate, and here's why. And I don't want to sound like a jerk, but I look on YouTube and I see we get so many views on episodes, and some are tons, and some are just like, all right, people tune in. And I see some of these people, man, they go on YouTube and get like one view. Like, wow, man, I feel so bad. You're like, look, this guy put his new show on last night. No views. Here we got somebody in the house. My man, Anthony Berry, just stopped in to say, what's up? I'd never tell you do that. Okay, maybe I would. And you might. We've had many of nights with a few cocktails in us. I'm sure we said it to each other back in the day. Anthony, good friend of mine, longtime friend of mine. He was there when the shark nickname got invented. Look, he put a little shark emblem on there. That's terrific.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah,
my eyes are very bad.
Well, yeah. That's why I wear the glasses as much as I hate them. But Anthony, thanks, dude, for stopping in. Go Phils. Hope you're watching. I hope you've been watching. And thanks for tuning in to us as well, because, hell, this is a lot of fun. But, yeah, do you, we have some great friends that post on YouTube, and some people I've never even heard of. Do you look at the traffic and be like, oh, wow, one view, no view?
That was us, though. There were times we were pretty disheartened about numbers, but you get over that quickly, because if you love what you're doing, if you have great guests on and great music, and you're just entertained, and we grew this friendship, so, we can have fun, just me and you now, so even if it's a wash with the views, we still have fun and love what we're doing. So you have to have your whole heart into this if you're going to be brave enough to do a podcast.
Brave is the key word. I've been talking to people more and more lately that hey, you going to do another night? I'd love to guest host. I'm like, well, I don't know. I thought about it. And I'm like, do you think you can do it? And all of a sudden they're like, well, I don't know. You seem to be good at it. I'm like, yeah, I have no training. I just kind of popped up one day and here I am.
But you've been doing it for years now, years. So it's
I know.
It gets better and better,
Thank you.
And we get older, so the older we get, we don't give a shit that much anymore.
Yeah.
It's better. You never know what's going to come out.
I love not giving a shit. It's the best.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes.
Right, exactly. So, thank you to the people that give me a lot of good say. Thank you to people that watch, and to those who don't give views, do better.
And I know people who know me, how do you do that? Because they know me in the daytime, and I'm a very nervous person, especially, when I'm at work or whatever, but I don't know. You just have to overcome those fears, have a couple beers, and just get on with it.
I tell you what, you know the deal by now. I adore you. I love you to pieces. But in social situations, you're a little socially awkward. And a lot of people are like, man, she's so quiet. How does she get on the show every week? I'm like, just believes in it. And nobody's in her face. People watch, but nobody's right in your face. So I get that.
That's true. At the studio even, I was kind of like, oh.
I know. Thank you, man. I have a great personality. Thank you. It gets better. My brother always tells me, as you get older, you get smarter, funnier, better looking. Better looking doesn't help me. I'm a married man. But the rest, I feel you.
Yeah. We're more comfortable in your skin,
Exactly. My skin's a little itchy. I got thousands of mosquito bites because it's summertime. Anyway, let's do some Yo-Show stuff. Let's do top 5. Jewel Tady.
Okay.
Tonight, we don't have a guest. It was going to be top 5 women that make me want to faint. No, it wasn't.
What was going to be the top 5?
I have no idea. I really don't. I think it was going to be something along the lines of top 5, like, longest running child actors who, since Madeline started as little Gracie and still goes on. Maybe something like that. I was thinking. We'll see.
It's a weird one.
Yeah, they're getting weirder and weirder. Last week was, top 5 miniseries, and I named 0 miniseries.
Yeah, maybe one.
Mayor of Easttown. I suck at this anymore. My personality and my voice might be great, but my overall knowledge of what I'm talking about sucks. Top 5 favorite hobbies, activities, downtime things, just things we like to do to unwind, relax, all that crazy shit. And I'll start with mine, number 5. And I did it tonight, Jewel, because as you know, I'm part of the air fryer family now, so it's cooking. I love me some cooking. I like cooking. Cooking relaxes me. I like cooking. I like making a big mess. I like trying things without a recipe, just flying by the seat of my pants. I like
You just got an air fryer?
we just did. And
that's okay. I got one last year, and you know what? You want to make everything in there.
Dude, did you see, if you didn't see my Facebook, I made wings tonight. 3 different kinds. Mild, bang bang with the bang bang sauce that I made myself. And another sauce I made myself, it was jalapeno jelly mixed with wing sauce. It was just, oh my God, incredible. Great stuff.
Sounds crazy.
So cooking in the air fryer. Air fryer is my new John. Air fryer, grill, I'm set. Never have to cook properly again. Number 4, collecting and hunting figures and cards. You see the man cave scores. You see all this behind me. I love it. I hate getting shut out, but that happens. But I love it. Number 3, of course, I'm actually doing it while the show is on, which I shouldn't be doing. That's watching sports. I like sports of all kinds. Even though it aggravates the hell out of me, it makes my blood pressure shoot up. I still love it, as Bryce Harper strikes out. Number 2, I like a nice dinner or bar, a nice restaurant, nice bar, a cocktail, good friends or just me and the wife, whatever. I like stuff like that, of course. And number 1, ain't nothing like it, man. I go down to the man cave, I flip on the Bluetooth, and I listen to music. Music, man. I dig me some music, Joel Tady.
That's good. Here's your top 5.
I'm ready for you. Yeah, this week was actually on the subject.
Yeah, this time.
Yes.
My number 5 is the same as your number 5. It's cooking/baking. I have a Ninja Foodie Deluxe, and that thing is like a beast. Like, I can cook chicken dinners. I can cook, muffins. You can cook anything in that thing, and I use it like every day. I definitely use it like for chicken nuggets and all that crap that goes in there. So, and also pizza. You have to put pizza in your air fryer and try it because that's what makes it crispy and delicious. Not too long though.
Barbecue chicken wings. I was going to do barbecue also. I got barbecue sauce. I didn't make barbecue though. It's the only sauce I didn't use tonight. I use like every sauce in the house.
And baking. I got to make pies soon. So
you're terrific at baking. I mean, fantastic. So yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you guys have a couple pies coming your way.
Yes.
Number 4, I love to dance. I, always took dance classes, ballet, tap, jazz. But yeah, I probably dance like every day.
I've never seen you dance.
No,
Not that we've been in dancing style places. Like usually when we get together, it's usually bar.
Yeah, bars is like this kind of dancing.
Yeah,
singing.
Yeah. Even I do that. I do that chair dance thing.
We haven't been to a bar with like good music to dance to. I'm just kidding.
I try on a jukebox.
Yeah. Number 3, love my video games.
Yeah, I can't believe I didn't put a video game. I love video games. Can't believe I didn't put that. Great one.
I was into like Candy Crush and stuff like that on my phone, but then I'm like, no, that's so not productive. Like if I'm gonna play, I want to play a good game. I love Nintendo. I have my N64, my Switch, and the Wii U. Zelda's my favorite. So
awesome.
Duck brought hers tonight, so we're probably gonna get some Zelda time in later.
Is Duck in the house?
Duck's in the house.
Duck is in the house.
Finishing her show, and then better get her butt in here and help us out.
I know, right? Especially no guest. Jeff tends to derail.
Yeah, we'll have fun. Number 2. Softball has always been a passion of mine. I thought it was going to be my career. I always wanted to be like a softball coach. I wanted to be on the Olympic team, and I got hurt at a young age, but softball, just having to catch is fine with me. And number 1, painting and drawing. That's very therapeutic for me. I do it probably every day too. So I went to school. I was almost an art major, and I kicked myself because I should have just went and got my art degree. But yes, love it.
I still haven't gotten.
Oh yeah, there's.
I mean, this is one of the greatest things I've ever reached. This is from Jewel. I love this. Jewel made me as a Funko Pop. I think it's tremendous. And then there was a picture for Chrissy, and I'm telling you, I sent it to her, and she came right back. She's like, I am in love with this. It's adorable.
Oh my God.
It's great.
She's a sweetie.
Great work. She is. She's a doll. And I said, sometime when you're free, you have to shout us out. Come on in and say hello.
Oh, yeah,
great.
For sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I've known her a long time. Great top 5 list. I'll rehash mine. Number 5, cooking. Number 4, collecting and hunting figures and cards. Number 3, watching sports. It's pouring, so the Phillies game is now on a rain delay.
Really?
Yeah, grounds crew is out, putting the tarp up. Nice dinner at a bar and listening to music. Jewel Tatey with a great list tonight. Cooking at number 5 as well. Dancing, which okay. Video games, softball, and painting and or drawing. Jewel, softball, you're officially the brunette Jenny Finch.
Oh, I don't think so, but thanks.
I love me some Jenny Finch.
I love Jenny Finch.
We've got the whole night to ourselves. So we've got a ton of topics and tons of things to talk about. I do want to talk about something first that is not giddy. Usually, I like doing giddy. I like being silly. But I want to give a huge thank you to my future sister-in-law, Lauren. As we know, my wife, Cassie, has come down with breast cancer. Very early, stage 1B. She found it early. Has her treatments coming up. She's very strong and confident in it. The girl's a beast. I feel nothing but confident in her ability to recover. If you're watching, of course, I dedicate them all to you now. We love you. And her soon-to-be sister-in-law, Lauren, came out with this, Jewel. And, of course, you'll be invited. It's our annual Halloween thing. This year, we are taking it to Maggio's Ballroom. And the name's amazing, Boo Bee Bash, because it's Boo for Halloween and Bee, of course, for the Boo Bee for breast cancer. It's going to be a costume party and all that good stuff. I wanted to thank her for making this amazing banner, for getting the places involved already. I know it's a few months away. We're going to make sure everybody's there. And doing it for Cassie. Cassie, we're pulling for you. We believe it 110%. The doctors believe in her, everything. And like I said, she's a beast. She's not sitting home. She's not crying in a corner. She's out and about. She's out tonight at another one of those keto meetings. And we're going to have the keto people on our show, the Ketone Gang. They're going to be on. We've got to pick an episode where we could do a double header and really let them promote it because it's a lot of great stuff. Great people. Asim is the guy that runs it locally. My wife goes to his house for these keto parties. I send her with some wings. He came back and said, banging wings. So everybody's happy.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, that's such a great cause. Like I told you before the show, it's great that they got this off the ground already and, off and running. And I mean, that's a great time for everyone to get out and great place, great cause. So get those tickets in.
Absolutely. Tickets. When the tickets arrive, I will reach out to, there's a limit. There is a COVID limit, which I can't believe. So there's only a certain amount of tickets that'll be available. But the essentials will be there with us, and we'll celebrate Halloween. We'll celebrate Cassie, and she'll tell you nothing to make a fuss over, and she'll get mad at you if you're like, oh, poor Cassie. So we got to shut the hell up. Ain't poor Cassie.
Yeah. And if you can't get a ticket, just donate. I'm sure there'll be there's a GoFundMe attached to that when it comes, right?
Yes, thank you. There will be donations, GoFundMes, etc. So, like I said, I'm rarely serious on the show. I did want to mention it. I kind of held it off the last few weeks. We had guests and all, and you don't want to bring it down. I'm not down by it because she's not. She's working from home. She's doing everything normal. She's working out. She's changed her diet. She's eating better, and everything's going good. So I feel good for her. She feels good. So
Yeah, and she was always a pretty good eater, and working out, she's always been a beast. So this is just, an extra motivator to do the right things that she's always been doing. So that's
the one thing she's got to stop doing is listening to this asshole, because I am the worst dieteer in the world. My diet sucks.
Yes,
it does.
But now you have the air fryer. You can make healthy options very quickly.
Yeah.
Cauliflower pizza and all that goodness. Now is keto like carb cycling? Because I'm heavily looking into that, and keto keeps popping up. So maybe I'll get on this train.
Our man Ryan Risley is in the house. He said class, but he fixed it to Cass. I'll get that right. He said Cass will be just fine. She is a warrior. She absolutely is, dude. She could probably kick my ass if she got down on it.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah. So Ryan, great seeing you, man. I appreciate you stopping in with us. Local dude. I used to work at Ryan. Became a good friend of mine. Just an awesome dude. And he is the guy that is real tight with Tim Witherspoon. And he was the guy that said, hey, try reaching out to Tim. And that worked out great. Tim has been with us a couple times. Runs the local Witherspoon gym here. It's actually in Bristol, which is right around the corner from us here in Bucks County. And Ryan's good friends with him. Ryan's good friends of myself, the show, my wife, the whole 9 yards. So thanks, dude. Appreciate it.
That's awesome.
She is a beast, so she'll absolutely kick ass. Let's do, I guess let's get the topics already at 8:30 tonight. Because I got like 8 topics, 8 or 9 topics.
Did you get my last one I just sent you?
No. I saw it, I didn't open it, and I scrambled tonight because I had all this time to spare, and at 7:40, I'm still typing in Let's Argue results. I'm like, what's going on with me? Like, I really fall apart today.
Oh, yeah. Well, you have to just peek at that one because interesting.
Or maybe you'll just lead us into it, and then we'll
go
from there. Well, let's start with, my man. Mr. James Cox, when words fail, music speaks. James, good evening. Thanks for coming on. The other night, Jim and I, we talk sometimes late at night, and we just talk about podcasting and shows and guests and musicians. And I pass some his way, he passes some my way, and we love it, man. And he's a guy that loves this kind of platform as well. The podcast, the webcast, meeting great musicians and artists, and we love it. And I love having chats with them, man. We pick each other's brains, and we try to find ways to get people, and etc. So thanks for tuning in, as always. That is greatly appreciated. We got to start out with this first topic, because this is for the soda junkies meet alcoholics, and I got to tell you, it's the most disgusting sounding thing I've ever heard in my life. I know for a fact I won't be trying this. But our good friends at Sam Adams and Pepsi Cola have combined to create Hard Mountain Dew.
Ugh.
Yeah, man, it's going to be a hard Mountain Dew drink. It's supposed to compete with the seltzers out there in the world, but it's 0 sugar. And you see they have regular Mountain Dew flavor, black cherry Mountain Dew, watermelon Mountain Dew. It's going to be a hard beverage, alcohol. I think it sounds disgusting. Jewel, I find Mountain Dew to be gross. Give us your rundown on Hard Mountain Dew.
See, you can only have one of these. Like one, and you're done. Like, I like Diet Mountain Dew, but you can have one because it's like a Four Loko. That's like an energy drink, And combined with the upper and the downer. Yeah, that's dangerous.
Do people forget the Four Loko shit where people were like stroking out and having heart attacks, and there'd be like the no offense, but the cokeheads that would be drinking like 3-4 Locos and doing lines, and
dude, they're so bad. That's like way worse than a vodka and Red Bull.
Oh my god, a vodka and Red Bull. So I'll tell you a story about that in a second. I do like the can. I like the cans. The cans are kind of cool.
Yeah, I would probably try one, and 0 sugar, I would probably definitely have one. Start out the night, but that's about it.
I'd like to know how they're getting no sugar in a Mountain Dew product, though.
You know what? It's so crazy because I looked at that, especially in the summer, because I switched to Truly's. I was trying to lay off beer just for calorie intake.
I got to keep the headliner up while we're talking. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. No, but I was like, what? What's in it? First of all, what is the alcohol? Does anyone know? No.
I'm afraid.
they put so much citric acid in it. It's very, very bad for your teeth. Did you know that?
I could be almost sure, knowing the history of soda.
They said if you drink White Claw every night, like your teeth will rot out.
Really?
Yeah. Like you're really supposed to be very careful and wait before like brushing your teeth because it's so harsh on them. So ladies, just be careful with your teeth, because I was worried, you know. I had a dental procedure and I was like looking at what I could drink. And then, you know, there's like higher, like my sister drinks the High Noon, which has less citric acid.
Yeah, Cassie likes those too.
Yeah, but they're expensive.
Yeah, they are.
Like organic, but they're
they
expensive.
Really are. I think seltzers are gross. I don't like them. I'm sure I'm not going to like this. But like you said, you're going to,
Yeah.
I'm going to end up trying it, but the alcohol level I can only imagine. And you talked about Red Bull and vodka, and I'll tell a story super quick. I used to drink, I mean, when I was living in Jenkintown, we would always go to Buckets right at the corner there. And we would drink Red Bull and vodka, like all night long. I would drink like 5, 6 of them. And I wake up the next day, like my chest, my shoulder, like, the pain. So I go in for a routine checkup from my doctor, and I said, Doc, I got a question. I'll go out drinking at night, and the next day I just wake up feeling like shit. Like my chest hurts, my body hurts. And he said, well, what are you drinking and how much? I said, well, honestly, I'll have 6, 7 drinks in a night and, you know, get tuned up and get rowdy. And he said, what are you drinking? I'm like, well, I'm drinking Red Bull and, Grape Bomb. And he's like, what the hell's a Grape Bomb? I'm like, well, it's Red Bull and grape vodka. And he's like, wait, and you're drinking 6 of these a night? I'm like, yeah. He's like, this strain on your heart. He's like, imagine going to the gym and grabbing a 100-pound weight and keep pumping it like this. How do you think your arm's going to feel? It's going to hurt. Your heart is a muscle. Your heart is straining. Stop it. And I have not touched Red Bull since that day.
Yeah. And
fucked up, man.
No, it messes you up. And like, I would only do it on rare occasions. Like when I was younger, I would drink one at the club, you know, to stay awake because...
Yeah, and you're a college kid. I'm sure in college, everybody drank Red Bull in college.
Yeah, I mean, I think I knew as your heart starts pounding, maybe don't have more than 2 tops if they're like this big. But yeah, man, that's a dangerous route to go.
Right, it was Grape Bombs and Yingling, like all night long. Jesus Christ. Who knew? I was pretty much ticking time bombing myself.
Yeah.
Speaking of ticking time bomb, but although I really don't care because I still love it, Domino's Pizza. Look at that. The emblem came out with no border.
Yeah.
It's just the Domino's emblem. How cool is that?
Very cool.
Domino's Pizza Jewel is giving out some badass free food. $50 million nationwide of free food. Now, I guess I'm like a lot of people are thinking, what's the catch? What do I have to do? Apparently, you don't have to do nothing but place an order. You place an order. And at random, you'll get chosen for something free. It could be the hand-tossed pizza, the crispy crust pizza, chicken, cheesy bread, lava cakes, anything of that nature. Domino's will pick something for a random person and take it off the menu. Take it off your bill. It could be a lot of things. It could be the whole order.
Right now? Like I can order Domino's tonight and get something?
If you're chosen. You gotta be chosen. So it's select people. They will choose select people at random and give them free stuff. And they were talking about how, like, you know, because there's all these hidden charges. You order food and you get the delivery charge and the gas charge and the driver hurt his foot walking down the steps charge and
so many charges.
The owner's banging some hot 22-year-old chick side piece and needs money for her apartment charge. You know, shit like that.
$12 in charges. Like
I'm telling you, man. So Domino's wants to give a little bit back. So $50 million nationwide worth of free food. I believe it has started already. I have not checked. I did order a couple nights ago from Domino's. Sometimes get in that mood. We got to change the diet around here, so a lot less Domino's. But yeah, I mean, do you think you'll be chosen? Do you think it's just like a bunch of shit? I'm
going to try. You know, I love Domino's. I know a lot of people don't like it. I freaking love it.
I like Domino's. Domino's is, if I have to have any chain pizza, like the root, it's Domino's. I don't like.
For sure.
What's that? Little Caesars is disgusting.
They closed the one by you. Yeah, Papa John's is very greasy.
Ugh.
And they always put like whole tomatoes in your
Ew, I
pie
hate
for
that.
some reason.
Yeah.
I
And
love Domino's. And they have good, like, yeah, those chicken bites.
yeah, little chicken bites are good. They
Mm-hmm.
give you the dipping sauces.
Mm-hmm.
And Cassie always has to type out in the comments when she orders online, do not forget my dipping sauces because that's like a regular.
Oh, yeah.
The lava cakes are freaking good too, man. That's badass. And I'm a fat kid, so I like me some cake.
You know,
Cakes are banging
Joey
also.
loves like the garlic knots and the garlic bread and cheesy bread.
Yeah, see all the cheesy bread. See, Domino's has good shit. Pizza's like somebody took a piece of dough, threw it in like a big pot of olive oil, and you're drinking it because it's wet and greasy and it runs down your hand.
They
Gross.
steam
You
their pizza.
suck ass, Pizza Hut.
I haven't had Pizza Hut. Did they close the one by you? The one by the remember?
Excellent. Yeah, there's not. Yeah, I'm gonna type that in my GPS. Domino's at
No, Pizza Hut. They had a Pizza Hut by you. I thought they closed though. On like Hood Boulevard.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they did because I haven't seen a pizza.
I don't think
around here.
Pizza Huts exist. And the Little Caesars they closed by you too.
Ugh, that shit, man. That's like raw shit.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say. Shit.
No,
But
it's just like microwaved dough.
Yeah. I like Domino's. I would definitely take some free Domino's. Like I said, I had it the other night.
Domino's.
And then, like I said, and it's funny because you order, I guess the regular order comes more of a medium-sized pie.
Yeah.
So, like, you wolf it down like nothing, so none's left over. The missus hates wasting food. She actually gets pissed off if we waste food. My brother in the house, Robert Perini, my Phillies are on a rain delay. You know, when they win, Jewel, when the Phillies win, they're his Phillies. When they lose, they're my Phillies. Just like he says, here, Stephon Diggs, my guy. I drafted Stephon Diggs last year. He told me he stinks. Turned out to be fantastic. We're in the fantasy football league together. Coming up in a couple weeks. We talk a lot of smack. He knows I love him. He knows it's all in good fun. But he loves to rib me about fantasy football. And you know what? While we're there, Rob, don't move. I got something. Jewel, hold that thought for a second. I want Rob to see something too. Don't move.
Okay. I can hear the thunder.
I want Rob to see it. See, when you're good at fantasy football, Jewel, they give you one of these, and you get this big fat trophy when you win the championship, and you get money. And let me find it right here. What year was that? 2000. The nice guy. See, it's right there. See my name right there. See, when you win it all, they give you a trophy, and they put your name on it. I want Rob to show me his. Oh, sorry, he doesn't have a trophy at his house. I love it.
Oh my god.
It's a lot of smack talk, fantasy football, a lot of fun. Coming up in a few weeks. Some people are already drafting, which I think it's kind of early. We'd like to do it right before, usually a few days before Labor Day or Labor Day weekend. Great fun.
I can't believe summer's over. Like, it's August.
God.
Back to school. Like, what the hell? I mean, I love the fall, but this summer went quick. I guess because I did things this year.
Yeah.
Like, I went away, finally.
Yeah, you got out
I
to
did a
Cali
lot.
this year, so. I mean,
And the shore. Yeah, I think I'm pretty good. I need one more shore trip, but then I'll be good.
I think we're done this year at the shore. I think.
Really?
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, I just want, like, I don't know. I need a weekend in Ocean City just for the food and rides.
Here's a great yet unbelievable, kind of shocking story for big fans of the program. It is, of course, Jackass. And the story here at Bam Margera with a lawsuit versus pretty much all of Jackass. Johnny Knoxville, Spike Jonze, the director, Paramount Pictures, MTV, etc., etc., etc. Now, he's calling for a wrongful termination from the upcoming movie, Jackass Forever. And just a bunch of stuff. He's claiming that basically they fired him illegally, more or less, to get his hands out of the pot, more or less, and that they wouldn't have to pay him excessive royalties, what have you. Anytime you talk lawsuit, you definitely got to watch what you say. So I'm not going to say a whole lot about the allegations and what's going on. But this, Joel, a lot of people tell me this, you could be the best of friends, the best of colleagues, etc. When it comes to money, this shit happens. Who's in the right here? Do you have an opinion? I know you read into the story. What do you think?
Let me just see, because
I keep seeing, too, because I don't want to say anything out of context or anything wrong. Because like I said, lawsuits get dicey. Like last week, we talked about Scarlett Johansson versus Disney. I kept it very brief. There's really no side to take. And that's also getting a lot of heat, too, that Disney pretty much told her, tough cookies.
yeah, well, I mean, he was on kind of a strict no drug policy, I guess. Maybe because he messed up before. I mean, we don't know the whole history, but we know Bam had problems. So if it's gonna mess with like the movie and time and like production takes time and money, like I if that's the case, then I think he should be axed from it. You're wasting people's money and time, and you want to do that to yourself. So if that's the case, then I completely get it.
Yeah, there's definitely a protocol, and the thing, like you said, we don't know everything. There might be stipulations in a contract that says if you're caught doing this or stuck doing that or lose time for doing this or that and the other thing, we're going to fine you, ban you, fire you. We don't really know. Me and Jewel got one here. Like, if like, Jewel, like, smokes crack on the show, she gets a warning. And if she does it a second time, she gets another warning. If she does it a third time, I'm going to get pissed because she's not sharing.
That's just part of the contract.
Yeah, so I guess I guess you never really know the ins and outs, but of course, like a lot of people will root for the Johnny Knoxville side, and it's a tough battle because, like I said, he's going up against Johnny Knoxville, director Spike Jonze, Paramount, and MTV.
Yeah, I mean, are they all against you? And they were boys at one point, and Johnny Knoxville has a good track record of like movies and putting out decent material. So, yeah, I guess you have to be. I mean, Steve-O went out and he did the right thing. He got himself better. So just get better.
Steve-O was a fucking mess, though, man. Wow.
Yeah.
Man.
I can't believe he went out with. Wasn't it Kat Von D?
Yeah, I believe so.
Damn.
She's got bad taste in men. Didn't she also date Marilyn Manson?
No. Did she? I thought she dated
I think so.
Jesse James. Well, she's married now. She has a beautiful little baby.
Oh, wait, did we get spammed? Want to become famous? Buy followers, primes, and viewers on BigFollows.com. I did a commercial. Look at that, Jewel. Hey, Jeff and Jewel here from the Yo Show. Want to become famous? Buy followers, prime, and viewers on BigFollows.com. That's BigFollows.com for all your following needs. I mean, hey, if it works, if people follow us, why not?
Sure.
Big Follows.
Okay.
Right, I know, right? BigFollows.com. Sounds like what's going on in my pants.
Good.
I love doing topics. I wish we had 10,000 topics because I love them.
We do. I mean, there was one topic. I swear it was like a bear monkey or something. And I was like, I have to remember this. And I'll remember it because it's so crazy. And guess what? I forgot.
You forgot it. I did it all the time. Like there was
I'm like,
one,
I should send it to him now. No, I'll wait.
There was one I didn't type in. I'm like, oh, I'm going to remember to say this. And I forgot what it was.
Yep.
I swear by all that's
good. D-time.
I like this topic. I like talking about it. I don't like the ending, but I like it. Karina Kopf, social media influencer, model, and all that sweet candy-coated stuff. She's also a gaming streamer. So they asked her about OnlyFans, Jewel Titty. Yeah, the infamous OnlyFans. And silly me forgot to post the picture. Get ready. BAM! Holy Moses. That is... Yeah. Anyway. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Karina. That's why I keep the headline on there. Karina Kopf. So, Jewel, she got on OnlyFans in June. Her first naked picture, brought in the first day $163,000. Since June, she has made $4.2 million on OnlyFans. That is 2 months. Now again, beautiful young lady. I'm not paying to see her pictures. apparently a ton of the world is, because $4.2 million? Why? What's going on here?
I don't get it. Apparently, I don't know. I don't understand. I don't get it. But I was told not to judge people with OnlyFans, so I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Something feels wrong about it. I don't know. Even if someone's like, hey, here's $4 million. Like, I don't, they're just I don't know. It feels like so wrong.
Wow. I like red. It's a great color. But, I mean, I know, like $4.2, like $163 and $163,000 in your first night on their first picture.
I know this one girl, and she just, like, smashes food with her feet, and that's how she makes rent. I don't know. Like, what
Cassie,
is
are
going
you
on
out there?
here?
Cassie, are you out there? We could actually make it like a big video. Like, I could cook it in the air fryer, and you could squash it with your feet. A lot of people told her to put her feet on there. She's got cute feet. But I don't know.
No one's asking me that. I got some dancer hockey feet.
Ain't nobody wants to see these fucking things.
Oh,
look at
boy.
that ugly.
Dude, you got like a coating of earth on yours.
No, that's actually that's the lighting. It's not that bad. I showered right before the show. But notice the viewers went up there since I showed my foot. Mine, I'm going to start a new site for my feet called Only Enemies, because God knows none of my fans want to see these ugly ass feet. They're fucking disgusting. But yeah,
I'd be happy if people just, tune into the podcast.
I know, right? And the funny thing is, like, I'm reading the article and I'm like, oh, that's nothing compared to the number one girl, whoever the hell she is, who made $35 million last year. $35 million?
Is that, what's her name? Mia Khalifa?
No, it's another chick. See, my man Ryan has no idea what OnlyFans is. I hear about it, but no clue what it is.
Is it like an app? Do you go on and like download an app, or is it just a site where you like pay $1 to see a picture?
I think it's either or. I think you can download an app or you can go on a website. Ryan is basically now you're going to be told it's about naked women and porn, but it's about everything. Like there's artists.
No, you're told. Yeah, you're told it's about artists and shit, but really.
Well, I pretty much, because people said to me, "How come the Yo Show doesn't have an OnlyFans page?" I'm like,
yeah.
you saw the foot, right? This is why I don't have an OnlyFans page. But yeah, people are like, "Oh, put the show on there." I'm like, no, unless Jewel plans on getting naked, making $35 million. Other than that, I can't help it.
At 35, that's a different story.
Jewel, let me ask you a Yo Show question for our fans, for yourself, for me. If the Yo Show could generate $35 million, would you get on OnlyFans for us and show us some love?
I'm telling you, it feels wrong to me.
Feels wrong? It's beyond wrong. And I'm a dude, and I find it bizarre.
Yeah, I think it's. I'm not judging. Just saying.
Hey, it's like the song says, you got to use what you got to get what you want. And if you got it, work it. Like I got my big mouth. I make 8 cents a week here on the Yo Show because of my big mouth.
And how do they find you? Do they like search specific people? How mad are the strippers right now? Like what? I've been shaking my ass where I could just like do this and have all this money.
From the comfort of your own home.
Show my pinky toe and make what I made in a night.
I asked my wife, I said, look, let's say there's a bunch of 70-some-year-old women that go on there that want to see dick. Can I post my dick on there? She said, you make a couple $1 million, you can post your dick wherever you want. So 70 and above ladies out there coming soon to OnlyFans.
Jesus Christ.
Jeff Cock 27. That's right.
Oh my God. Don't use my number. Just don't desecrate
That's my number. That's my birthday day.
Mine too.
Oh shit, that's right. Jeff
427.
Cock. Jeff Cock 427 on OnlyFans. Come see the goods. Or whatever the hell I got going on here. I tell you what.
God.
For a couple $1 million, I'd let somebody step on it. You said you step on food, you can step on my dick for a couple $1 million. How's that sound?
Wow.
That's something I think Jules is about to volunteer for. Just don't take your pants off, dude. Let me step on it with the pants on.
Oh my god.
Right about now, I'm sure Jules is ready to kick me right in the balls. Let's go on to another topic, shall we? Because this one's just exploding. I don't want to go to that one because that's kind of sad. I'm going to go to this one because this one pisses me the hell off. This was so embarrassing, Joel, that I might do a rant. I might go into a rant. There's this beautiful chart out today, and this chart lists you, Philadelphia Eagles fans, as one of the worst beer drinking concession fans in football. America? Oh, here comes the list, Joe. Look at this list. Let me get the headline out of the way.
Oh, I can't see that shit.
32 NFL teams. And this is the amount of beer that is consumed on average at each game. The Eagles are fucking 26th.
Yeah, because we do it smart and drink out in the parking lot.
I was going to say that. Probably because...
Bringing our own shit.
Probably because of the tailgate. Cincinnati Bengals are the top at 5.2 beers a game. But the Cincinnati Bengals have sucked so bad for so long, I can kind of understand that. It's hard to watch. But even still, for my money, if I'm tailgating and getting shit-faced, I just want more beer when I get in the stadium. And I start not caring what it costs. 3.4 beers per game per person.
I mean, we're not the richest city, so we make do.
I'm disgusted by this.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, but what's the richest? Cincinnati is a rich city. Baltimore? Buffalo? Chicago? These are rich cities?
Oh, no.
Carolina, for God's sakes?
No, I guess not.
Jesus.
But we're stealthy about it.
Stealthy.
Yeah.
Hidden gem. But, and here's the good news, and this is where it gets to be a great plug. I got to just make sure I got a banner for it. I may or may not. Hold steady. Don't move. I'll put this up because this is all I have. Down the bottom. Loso Brewing Company, www.losobrewingcompany.com. When you go down to the Eagles games this year, stop at Chicky and Pete's South Philly on Packer Avenue and get yourself a Sword and Stone from Loso, 8.5%. Down a couple of them babies, then go to the game. Then I don't give a shit where we rank.
That's why. Because everyone's going to be drinking Loso at Xfinity before the game. And tailgating like no one else can.
This is not a Loso, I apologize. So many people want it, buy it, ask for samples. I always run out of my own beer in my house. So I got to drink other people's stuff. But, I feel better now. Are we 26? Good. Go to Chickies and Pete's.
Yeah.
South Philly Packer Avenue. See my man Anthony Bermudez. He's the bar manager there. And say, yo, where's this Loso at? I heard it's 8.5% double IPA. And you can't even tell. It's not even boozy. It's delicious.
Like, it wasn't supposed to storm today, right? And the storm came out of nowhere?
There was supposed to be no rain. As a matter of fact, before my wife went to tonight's ketone party, her friend Maria came over, and they were going to go together. And Maria said, "It's supposed to rain?" I said, "I don't think so." And she looked at her app, and she said, "Oh, no rain." And all of a sudden, like a half hour after they left, they got to be like pitch black, and then this horrendous storm. It is pouring down the Phillies game. Mm-hmm. Like, pouring.
I hear it. And it's like, I drove through it, and I could see the big rain cloud, and then the alerts on the turnpike, like severe thunderstorm. It was bad.
Scary shit, man. When it starts to rain or snow, people just drive like ass. But people drive more like ass in the rain because they're not afraid of it.
This was even worse because it was so sunny and raining that I couldn't see anything. It's not even like you could put your lights on to see. Like, I was completely blinded. I'm lucky I made it home.
We're glad you made it home, too. So you can...
But I can't believe we got a tornado. Like, we got a huge tornado here in Philly. Like, what the hell is going on?
We didn't even really... I think we talked about it, but not much. Like, have you drove past the Faulkner dealership since?
Not only do I drive past Faulkner every day, but I drive past that street with the trailer park. Mm-hmm. Whoa. Did you hear that? That was the backyard. That was crazy.
Not
Oh my
not
God.
anymore. That was your
know.
backyard.
What if my power goes out?
Right, if the power goes out, we're pretty much going to lose the show. If my power goes out,
Oh.
we're off. If your power goes out, I'm just going to sit here like a dope.
But yeah, the trailer park is completely decimated right behind Faulkner. And Faulkner has it, the 10 up now. Like, I feel
Yeah.
so bad for those people.
It's crazy. Now, I take my car to Peruzzi Mazda,
Mm-hmm.
and I used to work there, of course, and I bought my car, or leased my car there, so I take it for service, and I called with an issue. And my manager, Rob, a good guy, I like Rob a lot, he's like, dude, we are just slam-packed. Because now all the people that were going to Faulkner Mazda that has no building are now coming up to Peruzzi Mazda, and they said it's just been a nightmare.
I'm telling you, like, I've never seen, I don't think anyone around here has seen, that was like a 3 on a scale of 5 magnitude tornado?
Yeah. And I got to tell you, man, if that thing picked up maybe 10 more minutes of momentum, I might have been the shitter. Because that's like I'm
Straight
not far
line.
from there. Yeah,
Right?
we hid in the basement. I'm always like, this sucks being stuck in the basement. So, well, you can be stuck in the basement, or you can go upstairs and hope a window doesn't shatter and you get flown away.
You're lucky you have a basement. Like, my family's in
Right.
Levittown. They don't have basements. It's like, where do you go?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
I didn't feel too bad in the basement. She's like, I hate it down here. Well, I mean, it's a giant TV.
What is this place?
I know.
don't know
What
this.
is this? I swear to God, she comes down here to do laundry, and that's about it.
Oh, man.
Other than that, the man cave has like no bearing on her life whatsoever.
Damn. What's
Hey,
happening?
a sad story. I don't like sad stories. We got to do them. We do everything here. Oops, wrong picture. Oops. Anyway, the lovely and longtime amazing actress, of course, Kelly Bundy herself, Christina Applegate, has come out and says that she has MS, multiple sclerosis. Came out on her social media accounts and made some comments and pretty much, kicked her right in the face. And she said, it's a tough road, but we all know the road keeps going unless some asshole blocks it. So she more or less is saying that, she's moving ahead. She's pushing forward. As long as no assholes get in her way and block her road, life goes on for Christina. As Kelly Bundy, all the guys love her, like the dirty, slutty, hot blonde. As she got older, I tend to love her as an actress. I think she's great. What do you think? Are you a fan? What do you think about this MS thing? Where does she go from here?
I love her so much.
Yeah.
My favorite, Dead to Me was great. She
Yes.
just played an excellent part. She actually reminded me so much of my sister in that part. But Veronica Corningstone was the best. I just love her. That's very sad. And her friend, like Selma Blair, has MS too. Like how, it's wreaks havoc on your body there. So wish her nothing but the best.
Absolutely. The Dark Horse Christina Applegate classic is Don't Tell Mom the
Babysitter's Dead.
What
Yes.
a fantastic. I have seen that movie probably 30 times. And I
I'll get
love
right on that rose. I'm right on top of that rose.
Right on top of that, Rose.
I love that movie so much. Dishes are done, dude.
It's a great movie. And I love that line. There's a lot of good, clever lines in it. And she was great in it. She played such a perfect role because she was very believable as the late teens, older sister trying to hold together, trying to hold a job. I thought it was great. I've seen that movie so many times. It makes me laugh every time.
I had such a crush on that brother, the stoner brother.
Who, Kenny?
Yeah, Kenny.
Really? Kenny?
Yeah. Well, I was little when it came out.
Now, did you like him better as Kenny or Kenneth? After you got the haircut and was
Kenneth.
working as the...
No, Kenny.
No? Kenny?
But it used to freak me out because that scene with the pins on the tatas on the poster.
Yeah.
When you're little, you're like, oh, what am I looking at?
Great
But
movie.
that's what killed the babysitter,
Right?
right?
She had a heart attack. And, like, David Duchovny has that horrible little role in it.
Oh, God. What was the hot dog place called?
Oh, that's a good question. Where's Duck when you need her?
Here's a wiener. Here's a smile.
Hey, Moondog, want to park the car?
Yeah.
Park it yourself, Metallica breath.
I can't see that guy in anything else. He'll always be
I
like
know, right?
a wiener dog, dude.
Let's take a look. Hot dog. This is why we need an intern. Hot dog place in Don't
Fats.
Tell
Something fats.
Mom the. I really got to type this all out. Come on, Google.
You should know. My phone died.
All right, let's try it out. It's going to be the Clown Dog.
Clown dog.
Clown Dog. Of course, where Brian, played by Josh Charles, works was the All-American Burger at 7660. What?
The address?
I know, right?
I always like doing that, like for movies and stuff. In Texas, in Austin, Texas, there's an actual Texas chili parlor where they go in Death Proof, my favorite Tarantino movie. Like, I want to hit all the Tarantino spots because there's a lot of them.
Austin, Massachusetts. Yeah, that's where they went. What was that horrible movie with Tom Green and
Freddy Got Fingered?
no, it's the
Road Trip?
Road Trip.
Yeah.
Austin? Yeah, that's it. Austin, Massachusetts. You mean Boston? Yeah, that's right, Boston.
What's your favorite stupid movie?
I tell you, that's high on the road trip. Is
Yeah.
high on the list. Oh, you know what? It's so funny too. The other day, MTV was running like classic videos, and they had that Rico Suave one by Gerardo, and he was in that movie. Can't Buy Me Love, which, dude, that is like a classic.
Damn.
That movie, and my wife was like, "What the hell is this song and video?" Because obviously, like, this is a little before her time. I'm like, "God, this was like Gerardo. Like, he was like this sexy Latino with a hot body, and he was a good-looking man." But they tried everything. They tried acting and singing. They tried anything to get this guy popular.
No way.
And she just came home. She's like, "Oh, horrible." She's like, "This is the shit you grew up with." I'm like, "Yeah, my brother used to do the dance and on the little leg kick." And,
Man.
yeah. Garbage.
There was one of mine, Teen Witch. Remember that?
Yes. I like Teen Witch, though.
Top that. That's such a great one. See, my sisters were older, so I watched all their movies.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, there's a horrible movie, and it's just so bad, but it just makes me laugh. It was the one with, you got to help me out a little bit. Mark Paul Gosselaar was in it. Tom Everett Scott was in it. There were college students who were flunking, and if their roommate died, they get straight A's. What the hell was that movie? Dead Man on Campus.
oh, God.
It's so bad that it's terrific.
Oh, my God. That's like, what's the Super Troopers guys? They made a movie like before that. It was kind of like that. Oh, God, there's so many dumb ones.
I know this is something that podcast, webcast, people aren't supposed to say, but I never saw Super Troopers.
Oh, my God.
I know, right? That's
Really?
like, it's like taboo.
That was, that's like my sister's favorite movie. And those guys came out with like a new show. She said it's really funny. I forget the name. I think it's on like, God, it's on something. Whatever they play Impractical Jokers, it's on that channel. But
I kind of want to show a clip from Dead Man on Campus, but I'm afraid a
No.
song might chime in.
you can't. You just can't. Anything more than 15 seconds can't be shown on YouTube. That's the new rule. That's the golden rule.
That is clearly the greatest horror. But the best part about that movie is the musician who has the fake British accent. Have you ever seen the movie?
No.
See
I know
it,
of
man.
it. Yeah.
See it. It's so friggin' bad that, like, in the first 5 minutes, you're like, no way. 15 minutes, this is horrible. No way. Half hour, you're like, that's it. I'm done. 45 minutes, you're like, I guess I'm in it now. And then it'll be over soon.
Oh, my God.
It's one
You know
of
what
those.
You know what I started watching? The new Bill and Ted?
How
Face
was
the
it?
Music.
I have not seen it. Yeah.
I love their daughters, the girls who play their daughters, the one from Atypical and the other one from Ready or Not. But I don't know, man. It's just so sad. They're all old, and I mean, they kind of look the same. Like, they look good, but and then George Carlin, he's not in it,
Yeah.
obviously. So it's his daughter.
Now, back in the
Smoke, it's
day,
in your eyes. What are you doing here?
when we did the old, the Stoop through audio, we had Diane Franklin on, who of course was one of the original princesses.
Oh,
Oh, she's a doll. I actually tried to get her on here, and she said her schedule gets really crazy, and she wanted me to email her company. I'm like, oh, before we just got you. She says, yeah, now I really bogged down. So I tried her, I haven't got a response yet, but I'm going to keep working on her because she's a darling and she's great.
that's so messed up that they used new women for the princesses.
Yeah, like she was,
Like, come
and
on. What, the
and
men age, but the women don't? Like, get the hell out of here.
like her social media had all kind of pictures of her in the dresses. And I also followed the other girl whose name I forget on social media, the one that played the blonde. And they're always like in the outfits and waiting for the call, and you're like,
No, you're out. Like,
yeah,
you've done your time. Thank you.
sorry.
Thank you, but no thank you.
Once you reach 35, Hollywood chews you up and spits you out.
So mean. So mean. That's
It
why,
is.
I'm announcing my retirement as of today. I'm going to be a year older in 6 months, so I guess I'm done. I'm hanging
Not
in
here, you're
now.
not. On this show, you are clearly,
I'm going to need, like, Botox soon. What am I going to do?
you're clearly the prettiest person on this show.
But I mean, guys can age and women can't, apparently, so.
I don't
Right.
really have forehead wrinkles. Even at my age, like I'm older than dirt, and I don't really get the wrinkles.
I have a trick for my forehead wrinkles, but I'm not going to say.
I get
Unless
that.
you want my secret.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, but if you see, like, I don't move
Fashion
my
tip.
forehead, and I've never done Botox.
Your forehead looks good, and I'm not saying to be smart. Like I'm looking now, and I know that one of the big things with women, two big things with women, neck and forehead, and you're hanging really tough. Like yours is like perfect.
Hanging
No,
tough.
I didn't mean like your forehead looks tremendous. Like my wife's always conscious about her forehead. I'm like, come on.
Oh, I got something for that.
Oh yeah,
Non-invasive.
non-evasive.
Invasive. Like, no needles.
No, right? No, yeah, because
But
like
it's
but-
like, I can't move this. Like, it feels like I have Botox, but I don't. It's
Really?
crazy. Oh yeah. It's a little secret.
yeah. Did you just apply it this evening?
I did treatments for like a good year, and now I just have to do it like sporadically. So
Hope not sporadically.
I hear
Another-
smoke gets in your eyes, though.
Another great movie.
What are you watching?
I'm not watching nothing. Is that
Oh.
I Live with a Deaf Woman? I'm gonna answer. I mean, the whole house is shaking from the TV. I just kind of like.
I'm gonna text you. Oh shit, my phone died. I'll text you my secret in case anyone wants to know how to get rid of them. Eyes, I don't know. I mean, that's a whole nother tricky
Eyes.
thing. But
I mean,
foreheads, I got covered, kind of.
I'm like an old Italian guy, so this is gonna happen.
It's
Here we
fine.
go.
Your eyes tell the story, do they not?
Oh Christ! My eyes got a lot of stories in it, and none of them end well. They're horror stories, what my eyes tell.
Oh my god.
All right, so it's 9:07. We could go to another topic, but then we would miss Let's Argue. Let's do Let's Argue real quick, because it's quick.
Okay.
Because you people suck this week at Let's Argue. I'm going to tell you, you people are starting to suck with Let's Argue. Let's Argue this week. I don't know where the hell the picture went. There it is. Wow, that's a really small picture. So you're hungover and can only pick one breakfast sandwich. I know, right? Sonic Breakfast Toaster, White Castle Belgian waffle slider, Burger King fully loaded croissant sandwich. Excuse me. Wow. Wendy's breakfast baconator, McDonald's sausage McMuffin, Subway Bacon, Egg, and Cheese, Taco Bell's Breakfast Bacon Crunch Burger, Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis, Dunkin' Donuts Big and Toasty. Those are your choices.
Go up there and pick a sandwich.
You get 9 of them.
I haven't had any of these except maybe the Dunkin' one. I'm not sure.
I've had of this list 1, 2, 3. Well, I've had 5 of these.
Oh, a variety of the McDonald's, I guess.
I'm insulted to say which one, but I've had 5 of these.
You don't like any of them?
No, a lot of people said that. A lot of people are like, I don't like any of these. A lot of people are like, I'm going to go to this diner and get this. I'm going to go to this place and get this. I'm like, why?
Yeah, I'd rather go to Starbucks and get my spinach and feta wrap. Right. Yeah, she knows.
Disgusting.
Say hi to the people.
Hello, and make sure you hit the notification bell and hit the subscribe button and make sure to check out my channel, Just Fiends World. And if you don't subscribe, I will steal all your snacks like always.
She will. She comes to my window and tries to steal my snacks. So I got to make sure that she sees the bell because she's a snack stealing machine.
Snack stealer.
Adorable.
What
young
is
lady.
this? Yeah, Starbucks is definitely my top. I guess it would have to go, but I want to try them all.
I'm gonna try them all too. They look tremendous.
I don't want to try any. I don't even like hamburgers. If you give
It's not hamburgers, it's breakfast.
It's breakfast, bro.
But if you give me it, I will literally take out the patty and take all the toppings off and just leave the cheese.
And the eggs. You
Leave
eat
the
eggs.
cheese.
Yeah.
Definitely. You like mommy's eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I cook the best eggs.
Lots of people
very
like
true.
mommy's eggs.
Oh, shut. You know.
Everything you say's got to go there. I know.
Uh-huh.
I love me some eggs, though. I love eggs.
Yeah.
And now I was told, like, the
Scrambled.
scrambled. Does mommy put cheese on top of the scrambled?
Do I put cheese? I put cheese on my half. I sprinkle like mozzarella or provolone, but she just
Ooh.
sometimes she gets a little piece of cheese, but
Now, sometimes I'll put cheese in the egg while it's cooking, mix around, and cheese on top.
mm,
And I'll use 2 different kind of eggs. Like, I'll use, like, American cheese in the egg and put a little cheddar John on top. Oh, I love eggs. Got one eggs right
sometimes
now.
like the cheese sticks to the pan though. So I usually cook the meat with the eggs and then the meat and then the eggs and then the cheese goes
Oh,
on
yeah.
after you turn the heat off.
Okay, can you stop putting the meat?
Stop putting the meat. I like the meat.
You gotta
You
have
don't
the
put
meat.
your meat in your own eggs. I don't want
I do.
any.
I put it on my half of the pan.
Yeah, she's doing like a neck.
Little black spot.
It's turkey sausage crumbles and they're
Ew.
delicious.
Ew. No.
She had like a neck going. You know?
Oh, I know.
I gag. I literally gag when I eat it.
I'm sorry. I'll cook our breakfasts separate.
Ladies and gentlemen, the best 7-year-old in all
Get ready for
podcasting. All podcast webcasts. That's what you get on the Yo Show. You have the world's worst intern who never shows up, the world's funniest 7-year-old spokesperson, and me and Jewel, and guests who don't show up. Welcome to Tuesday nights. So let's hit it real quick. Let's argue. Of course, you've seen it. And coming in dead last, White Castle and Subway with whatever garbage they're serving.
Oh yeah, never.
Yeah,
had
I don't want nothing from Subway for
White
breakfast.
Castle breakfast. Ew.
Dude, White Castle is
Disgusting.
right. White Castle is disgusting. The grossest hamburgers. Subway, I could pick a sandwich once in a very rare while if I'm starving and I just want something quick. I could choke on something, but not breakfast. No.
Yeah, I've never had Subway's eggs. After the whole tuna debacle, I'm
Yes.
really not eating at Subway anymore.
Turns me off, dude.
I miss Quiznos. If Quiznos made breakfast, I'm sure it would be spectacular.
Poor Quiznos. That's one that's voted one of the top chains going under. I used to love Quiznos.
My God, there's only one on the way to New York. That's the only one I can find.
Jesus.
You know?
You know, White Castle. Next up is Sonic. I've had this Sonic sandwich. It's gross. A lot of Sonic stuff is gross. I'm upset because Sonic has great ice cream. when they don't sell out. So if you get there at 4 p.m., you might get ice cream. You get there at 8 in the summertime, you're out of ice cream. Always.
Sonic makes me sick. I've
Yeah.
tried. I've tried like 3 times. It makes me sick every time.
You know,
I
that's the
want to
case.
love it. I tried, but no go.
Now, next up, and I got to get your opinion on this because I know where I'm at, and I find it disgusting. 3 people voted for the Burger King croissant sandwich. I think their croissants are gross. They're like the Pizza Hut pizza of croissants. They're buttery and greasy and nasty.
I've never had it. I don't mind Wawa's croissant sizzlies.
I usually
Sometimes.
get the bagel sizzlies, and the bagel's usually really not well done, but I like pork roll.
Yeah, pork
So-
roll. Pork roll's
so-
great.
So that's why I get the bagel sizzly. The bagel's like very rarely like done enough, but I like pork roll. So that's what I
Yeah.
get.
Usually get the
Um,
turkey sausage.
Next up is, and I gotta, I kind of forgot the names of all these. I haven't typed the names. It's the Big and Toasty from Dunkin' Donuts. Or Dunkin', I'm sorry. It's Dunkin' now. It's not Dunkin' Donuts anymore. Again, another place that makes shitty sandwiches.
The sandwich is crap. I tried it.
Their sandwiches are gross.
Yeah, because usually if I'm going to Dunkin', I'll get a large coffee and I'll get the Power Breakfast sandwich, which is like a multigrain flat bread with the egg white and the
Oof.
turkey sausage.
That's gambling too much for me. That's too much. That's
But one
asking.
time-
That's asking too much of Dunkin'.
Yeah, but the Power sandwich is good. Like I have that in a pinch. But one time I was really hungry. You know what? I'll get the big, kahuna with all the shit. It was garbage. I was so disappointed. I'm like, I should have just made eggs on my own.
I'll keep it simple. If I'm going to Dunkin', number one, it's got to be because I'm out on the road somewhere, so I need food.
Hmm.
It's either going to be the ham, egg, and cheese on an English muffin, or it'll be the little bacon wrap. And not that it's good, but it's small and quick.
Right.
Like the wrap, yeah. That big toasty is, the bread. It's like eating it on a, and feel me here. It's like eating a sandwich on a crouton. The bread is so hard and disgusting.
Yeah.
It's like a
garbage.
crouton.
You're better off getting like a bagel or something. Like their
Yeah.
bagels aren't bad.
No, they got
Their
good.
donuts are so. Wawa's donuts are so good.
I've
They're
never
dangerous.
had- Really?
Yeah, Joey gets them all the time. I'm like, can I have a bite? They're really good.
When I was on the road doing the pest control thing, and I'd be up at like 5, 6 in the morning, I'd always go, when I was in Ben Salem, I would go to Krispy Kreme. Now, they got the world's worst coffee, but, you're already there. And you get
I love their coffee.
Really? I'm not a big fan. I would get 2 hot glazed donuts and a coffee, and I would sit in the truck for like 20 minutes and
It's too dangerous. I can't go near a Krispy Kreme because it's just too damn good. I love donuts and cakes, so I try to
yes.
stay away as much as possible.
I love donuts. I do. And a lot of
Dunkin' with their pumpkin donuts.
Oh, you know what I like from Dunkin'? Very underrated. The sour cream donut. Yeah, I like me a nice sour cream. And we had a Let's Argue a little while back with Eliminate One. A lot of people said donuts. Like, how do you live without donuts? Not that I eat them every day, but if I'm around a donut, like I like me some donut.
I know. Like it's hard to say no, but sometimes you have to. You know, when Renee Zellweger had to gain a bunch of weight for Bridget Jones, she's like, no, one donut, that won't do anything. So that always made me feel better. She's like, I would have to eat like 6 donuts in the morning. Like, damn.
Met her in person. She's a bitch.
Really?
Bitch. She was at West Avenue Grill with Bradley Cooper when they were dating. They were sitting at the table right next to us.
Dated?
Yeah, they dated. Renee's, and she, first of all, she looked like pale as can be, like bright white. And we were going to go over, and the waitress said, well, hold off. They kind of don't want to really meet anybody. So I'm sitting there, and she's like, oh, Bradley, can I get an autograph? And he signed something. And she says, Miss Zellweger, and she's like, no, see, if I give an autograph to you, I got to give an autograph to every laundromat in this little town. And I'm like, wow, you dirty bitch. First of all, you're talking smack on Jenkintown, which is one of my Johns. Second of all, we don't need your pasty, ugly bitch face here. Unless you want to come on the Yo Show, then we'd love you. But seriously, like, dude, like, back off. Step off.
Wow.
Yeah, she was a bitch. You're like, wow.
Like, how do you date these cool guys? Who is ringing my doorbell? How do you date these like cool guys like Jim Carrey and Bradley Cooper, and you're like a straight up bitch?
Yeah. Right?
And you know the Jim Carrey curse?
No.
They said that so messed up. They said every girl that Jim Carrey dates turns ugly after dating him.
With Jenny McCarthy.
Yeah, they called Renee Zellweger like an anteater.
She is ugly. You know what it is? Her personality makes her ugly. Even if she was cute, after that performance, it would get her ugly.
Yeah, that sucks. I was kind of a fan.
Let's argue. Biggest bitch in Hollywood. Rose McGowan, Renee Zellweger, Alyssa Milano. Let's argue. Jules on mute. Somebody's ringing her doorbell. Might be time to call the police. Just give me 1 minute. Do 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 no 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 do 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 do.
I'm sorry.
Are we good?
To like text you or something.
You can. You can text me and let me know what's going on. You can step away if you have to. You can
Give me a minute, okay?
take your time. I'll
Thank
go
you.
on without you, and I'll continue to roll with the show. Jewel Teddy will be back in a moment, ladies and gentlemen. And meanwhile, I'll keep up with the Let's Argue segment, and we'll keep counting down. So I can tell the concern in her face. Next up is Wendy's. The Breakfast Baconator is the sandwich, which I'm told is like life-changing, life-altering. And I've been told that by some of our good friends here. That it's like a big deal. Earl Rains, what is that? We're looking at Quiznos stores in PA. I'm going back to that link later, because I want to know where you find a Quiznos. But Wendy's Baconator, Breakfast Baconator, I was told by a few reliable sources that is a life-changing breakfast sandwich. Matter of fact, I think I know what I'm doing tomorrow. Excuse me, Breakfast Baconator, 6 votes. Next up, only 2 left, is the Chicken Minis from Chick-fil-A. I like a Chick-fil-A breakfast. I do. Got to be kind of in the mood for it. But I do like it. Baconator, so the breakfast, we're talking breakfast Baconator. Have you had this, Earl? Because I hear it is phenomenal. And I've been told that by females. Now, if females will tackle this kind of sandwich, it's got to be good. Because usually women like the more streamlined kind of sandwich. So if the females like it, it's got to be good. And I'm pretty sure there's one in my very near future. Now, I've seen Stephanie Bertolotto watching, and I don't know why you're not chiming in, because you were the one that told me Breakfast Baconator, life-changing. I'm down, dude. I gotta. Number 1 on our list is so easy. I voted for it, and they even showed the sausage one, and I would still rather eat that over the rest. McDonald's Sausage Egg McMuffin was one on the list. I love Egg McMuffin. I love Sausage Egg McMuffin. I go to McDonald's, and I get like the regular Egg McMuffin. I'll get a hash brown. And I'll get the sausage patty for the dog. You know, because, like, he loves them. It's good stuff. But my wife likes, I like McDonald's sauce. It's very good. McDonald's number 1. No doubt about it. There he is again. You agree. I'm telling you, man. McDonald's, like, people bitch about their regular food, like their burgers, and I get that. And I got this philosophy, and feel me out here. When it comes to McDonald's, you don't really go to McDonald's because you're like, oh, I want a hamburger. if you want a hamburger, you're going to go anywhere. You're going to go Wendy's, Burger King, Five Guys, your local pub, anything like that to get a hamburger. You go to McDonald's because you're in the mood for McDonald's, the taste of McDonald's. Like, I don't sit there and say, I need to have a burger, so I go get a quarter pounder. Not really. I go because I'm in the mood for the taste of McDonald's. The other day, my wife was in the mood for a hamburger. I went to Five Guys and got my French fries from McDonald's. That's the way it rolls. Sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. That is my wife's choice. Loves the sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. That is her choice of all the McDonald's stuff. I feel it. I mix it up. My brother eats a big breakfast, which isn't bad either. But McDonald's far and away the top. It was, let's argue, best breakfast. Now, best breakfast hangover sandwich. But let's face it, hangover or not, I'm eating it. I like it. I like me some breakfast. Ray Coleman in the house. Ray, it has been a long time with no C, but I know you. I know you had your little jail sentence. We get it. It's good to see you. I know you hated all the breakfast sandwiches on the list. Ray gave an ew to the entire list. I get it, man. It's not for everybody, but we're good to see you. We are well. The peace sign as well. They're all poison. Well, yeah. I mean, anything that comes out of a fast food restaurant is sheer poison. But sometimes, man, you need a little bit of that poison to kind of bite the bug that bit you. That beer and Jameson, you know what I'm talking about. 9:24 here tonight on the Yo Show. We're doing great here. Jewel Tatey had to step away for a moment. She'll be back with us shortly. I want to take the time to tell everybody about this awesome young lady I met, and she will be on our show down the road in the future. And she wrote a new book. Her name is Tanya Fritsch. I had the pleasure of talking to Tanya today. And we're going to get her on our show in the very near future. Now, she wrote a new book called Just the Tip. And it's actually a story about life as a waitress or bartender in the industry. And she still has a part-time job in the industry where she bartends. The book is terrific. We're getting copies of it, one for me and one for Jewel, and I'm very excited to read it. We're going to have Tanya come on our program a little bit down the road in the future. She's friends with Tiffany Mosher, who does our part-time stand-in here and is a great author of her own right. And she brought me Tanya. We talked today a lot, just some great stuff. So we're going to have her on the show. The book is called Just the Tip. You can find it on Amazon. If you're interested in at least looking it up and seeing what it's all about, maybe order it. I got one coming. I'm very excited to check it out. Like I said, it's all about the service industry, bartending, waitressing, all that stuff. Tanya Fritsch is the author of it. Very excited to check that book out. And thank you, Tanya, for contacting me today and getting to know us, etc. Ray likes the steak, and oh god, the steak and eggs at McDonald's is absolutely vulgar. Stephanie is in the house. Stephanie Berletto, good evening. Stephanie, you are one of the few young ladies to absolutely praise the Breakfast Baconator. It is now on my to-do list. I feel I have to have one. I mean, I like the Burger Baconator, John, so the breakfast one I can only imagine. Because I'm one of those guys that goes to the places and gets the, like those breakfast-style burgers. Like Maggio's, which is a local spot. They make just an incredible, I think it's called the Boardwalk Burger, and it's basically like, I think it's pork roll and egg and burger. Stuff like that to me it's that's what food eating is all about. I love stuff like that. Stephanie was getting her hair done. What won the Let's Argue? Well, Stephanie, I'm going to tell you. McDonald's, of course. 40 fools picked McDonald's. Chick-fil-A was second. Now, your Wendy's Breakfast Baconator got 6 votes. That was third. But I got to tell you, out of them all, that is the most intriguing. I've had Chick-fil-A. It's not bad. I'm a McDonald's junkie when it comes to breakfast. But, yeah, that Breakfast Baconator, man, that speaks to me. I'm very excited. It's definitely on the list. It's going to happen. Someday soon. While we wait for Jewel Tate, we're going to show another picture of Carissa Cuff, the $4 million girl on Instagram, on OnlyFans. That's a big watch. It's like a man's watch he's wearing. Look at that thing. And if you're looking at the watch, something's wrong with you. Something's wrong with me if I'm looking at that watch as well. I don't know. More topics. Some of this shit, I swear to God. So, Amazon is interested in your palm print. Yeah, you're hearing me correctly. Amazon wants your palm print as part of this new payment system that they call, let me scroll down a little bit here so I have it. So it's called Amazon Go. And basically it is a system where your palm print basically identifies yourself, your payment method, and the whole 9 yards. When you go to an Amazon store, you swipe your palm, and you've cashed out, and you're on your way. Amazon is very anxious to get more people on board to try this out and see how this project works. They're willing to give you, $10 Amazon credit for your handprint. I got to tell you, I have sold myself down a river before for good things, but $10 to give away my handprint to a giant company like Amazon, I don't know if I'm buying that, man. I don't like the sound of it. $10, if you could do better than that, you have my handprint permanently. What do you want next? Like my retina? Cut my eye out, maybe? I give you that, too. For $20 of Amazon dollars. There's such a juggernaut, and I love these people that say, like, oh, I don't buy it from Amazon. You can't help but buy it from Amazon. They're doing everything. Is that Ray? Agreed. Identity? Nope. That's deep. Bad enough to get your credit card information, bad enough to get your address and all that stuff. I don't think I need my handprint. We had to give all that when you moved here. Yeah, but you know what, though? Like, for the government to have it, let's see if I could actually create this thought process right. I guess for the government to have it is one thing. For Amazon to have it is another. That's a lot, man. That's kind of deep. Earl said they want to clone you and make underpaid worker robots. They don't want my handprint then. Because mine. Jewel Tate is back, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently she got a knock on the door for a quickie. I hope it satisfied you and the gentleman who came by for the quickie.
You're so funny.
Welcome back to the program.
Yeah,
it's good to see you back in one piece. But you're just in time because I just got to this topic now about Amazon and the palm print. And, oh, by the way, Ray Coleman is back in the house. Welcome back, Jewel. Ray Coleman's back. Ray Coleman served a rather long Facebook jail sentence. He's back, and he says all breakfast sandwiches that I posted are poison.
Probably.
But we're talking about this. $10 lousy in credit from Amazon for your palm print. Are you even entertaining us? I know you. I think I know you well enough.
That just seems too invasive for me. You know? Like, what's that about?
I don't know. Like, I am like... I don't get it. Like Ray said, it's an identity thing. It's too much identity, and I joke around. So what do they want? Like my retina, like my eye. Why? I mean, even if they're testing the project, you have thousands of people working for you. Use their handprint. Why do you need my palm print for a measly $10?
Because they want all of our information.
Yes, they do. They do. They want to run us. The government, them, Bill Gates. I'm terrified.
Yeah, they have our faces, right? Like, we're pretty sure that. They know what we do. They track our phones. Like, come on. You want our souls? Is that what you want?
You want to hear something terrifying? This is how bad you have to think your phones are tracked. Now, listen to this story. My wife has an appointment the other day at the oncologist. We mentioned that. And she says to me, hey, I sent the address to the oncologist's office to your phone in your calendar. And I mean 10 seconds later, the calendar goes bloop with the address and the appointment on it. Come on, man.
I know. It's nuts. It's nuts how, like, things sync up, too. Like, if you get in Google and then you're in Google on all your devices, you know?
Yeah, it's so out of hand right now. It like blows my mind. I love when people comment and get in there. So the Amazon Go is when you walk in, pick up stuff off the shelf and walk out. It automatically bills you without checking. Well, I guess checking your payment or right checking out. Man, that's wild. And Earl, robot clones. Earl, I'm thinking you're right. I think that's too much. I do. I'm not giving my handprint to Amazon. I was one of them guys like, I'm not buying from Amazon. They're into this. I still do.
Give me an iPhone 12 and we'll talk. Like,
right.
$1.
You give me an iPhone 12 and I will.
Here you go.
I will imprint my balls. So you can scan my balls in front of everybody. I'll put my balls on the goddamn scanner and be like, boop, boop. Ooh, I lost all my pillows. Now I shrunk. Yeah, I got a low chair. I need a higher chair because this one sinks me down to no end. Look how small I am. Anyway, welcome to the
I have a butt pillow too. I'm sitting on one.
Yeah, did I get like
up high.
I got like 3 of them. Oh, I got like
my chair's too squeaky.
Oh, I'm like all over the place. This is the high quality entertainment you tune in for every Tuesday night, my good friends. Men on pillows. Oh, all right. So Earl started an OnlyFans. Folks, here it is. An OnlyFans account to give all the stalker big tech something to really talk about. That scares me.
This is all scary. This is like some Black Mirror stuff.
My balls are like those breakfast sandwiches? Wow, really? I'd like to think my balls are tasty.
Ray, I'm so happy you're back.
I know, Ray. Welcome back. The amazing Ray Coleman. Ray Coleman, coming soon, dude. When we finally get this brewery up and running, I want you to come to our brewery and sing some of your great Irish classics and the John Denver stuff like you did for Jewel that day.
Yes.
Still a magical moment that Jewel will never forget.
I know. That was awesome. Yeah, that definitely needs to happen.
Great entertainment. You know what, Jewel? I always think of Ray's Facebook, like when he advertised himself playing somewhere. You got a lot of friends that talk a lot of shit on you, dude.
Really?
If you want second-rate entertainment, this fucking guy still gets a spot. Like, dude, like I know, like they're your buddies, but man, you know, a lot of shit talk on.
That's how those Irish guys do.
I think it's terrific. He did our Christmas show. He did the food drive. He's great. Love me some Ray Coleman. Earl, don't worry, dude. You're getting the invites when all these people come in. The Rachel Greens of the world. They're all coming, and we're gonna. His friends suck. That's why you need to hang out with your Yo-Show friends. We don't suck. We love you, man.
Yeah.
We love us some Irish Ray Coleman. Let's see. We got more topics. We did the Amazon one. This one I love here. This was one that Jules sent me. Quentin Tarantino. This is like the ultimate fucking stick. Because, it's always about, like, the kids getting shafted on what their parents don't leave them and blah, blah, blah. So he pretty much tells his mother that I not give you 1 cent. Promises his mother no money. Apparently, when he was younger, I'm burping, I'm sorry. He wasn't a great student. He wasn't, like, the sharpest kid, but he was always into writing and screenwriting and always wanted to be a movie maker. And his parents used to always, like, tell him he didn't have it. And his mother said that one thing about, there goes your career. And they used to, like, really talk shit on him. So Tarantino more or less says, look, what you say to your kids can very well come back to haunt you. He's successful. He's not worried about leaving his mother anything. You're a mother. And I hear you constantly take great pride in your children and in your mothering, etc. How deep of a message, honestly, I'm not a Tarantino fan, but how deep is this message right here to tell parents, look, never put down your kids. Your kids can try and be anything they want. Hit me with a Joel rant. I know you're ready to rant. I can see your face.
I think it's sad.
Hold on, wait. This will help you rant. Ready? $4.2 million since June. Oh my God. All right, go ahead, rant.
I just think it's sad. I mean, one, that she downed his dream because you shouldn't do that. He did grow up in a different time than I did. And, parents could be way strict back then. Seems to be the case, So it's weird that he would take that to heart, especially having all this success. Like, if I had, anything in my pocket, I would want to give back to my parents. So I couldn't see that even. I don't know. Even if they did, like, oh, you're not going to make anything of yourself playing softball. If I made it as a big softball player, I would still probably give back to them. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Sure.
He held that grudge in his heart.
Yeah, man.
He believed it, and he held his word to this day. And it's just like,
good for him. It's tough when, I'm a dreamer. I'm a big dreamer. I always aim for the stars. And Jewel will tell you, I go out and I try to get these stars that there's no way on earth they're ever going to come to our show. But you just never know. One day they might have a change of heart and say, hey, let's give this guy a whirl. But I aim for it. And people are like, why do you do that? That's stupid. And why do you do that show? And blah, blah, blah. Don't ever come down on somebody's dreams, man. People dream big. Whether you make it or not, this brewery, everybody said a few years back, you'll never get in the brewery business. That's a dumb idea. And here I am, like, right around the corner. And even though it's cost me a large sum of my savings and my money, it's what I want in life, man. And this little show, people are like, this show, like, where are you going? Like Jules said in the beginning, we love doing this. And if somebody sees, like, hey, these guys are good and make $1 million, terrific. If we don't, we're here every Tuesday. We get great viewers and guests and all 9 yards. We have great banner. People comment. And the guests come on and always tell us how good a job we're doing. So, like, don't shit on people's dreams, man. That's all they got. That's all a lot of people got is dreams.
oh yeah, don't down anyone.
Like
And,
Ray Coleman. Like, Ray Coleman sucks as a singer. But keep going, dude.
he had to get you back some way. It's funny. Yeah, but I don't know. She's like, I want to be a video game maker. Like, then a video game maker is what you'll be,
Right. And
I always think it's Sister Act. Girl, if you wake up, all you want to do is sing, you're going to be a singer, girl.
right? I mean, like, give it a shot. You just don't know. And that was the beauty of, again, when I was introduced to Jewel, and I was told she went to Penn State, communications major. She interned at radio stations. Hear that word? Intern. But she interned at radio stations. Like, this is her dream. And she came to me. She's like, look, I'm not really, if we're not making money, I don't really care. I want an outlet for local bands and local artists and to meet some celebrities and have fun on a talk show. And here we are. And can you imagine, like, if I met her, I'm like, don't do that. It's stupid. There ain't nothing going on here. Like, that's dumb. Let people dream and believe in their dreams. And you, too, someday can be on Tuesday nights, live, at 8 p.m. Eastern, with Jeff the Loudmouth Perini. Let's give some shout-outs to people who give hearts and loves and thumbs up. We love doing that. My man, Jaden Vaccaro. Jaden, thanks, dude. Ricky's son. Ricky is a fan of the show as well. And Jaden was at my surprise party. It was nice to meet the young man. And he even says, like, I love your show. I'm like, wow, like, that's freaking awesome. Of course, he loved my Funko Pops, too. So, Jaden, thanks for tuning in. Roger Gardner, of course, Roger, as you know, does his podcast with our guest from last week, Deborah Drix. They're together on the Wild Man podcast, and he's awesome, and I thank you, dude. You become a new friend, and I definitely like checking your show out. I like what you got. You got great musicians on there, and I thank you for checking our out. Earl Raines, of course, gave us a heart. My cousin Alicia Geist, and Bear Raines. How about got a bear and an Earl? How about that? There was no better show than the Yo Show. My man, tell your friends. Make sure they know where to find us. Every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. Right here on YouTube. I'm getting text messages. I gotta stop. Oh, okay. Right, not a problem at all. We will do it right now. We'll do upcoming guests, or do you want to do man cave and kind of like?
Yeah, do you have a Mickey?
We got a lot of man caves. I got so many man caves.
Maybe I should do it before.
Do you want to do? We'll do upcoming guests. I'll say man cave for the folks, or say man cave for next week. These things aren't going nowhere.
Okay.
But I do want to show everybody Fart Ninja though.
Oh.
This is easily the greatest. It's called Fart Ninja, and you can hear this thing. It's got a sensor, and when you walk by a
that's that.
it farts.
It's on.
Farting goes, Fart Ninja. This is the greatest toy on earth. If you find these at your local Target, grab it. Fart Ninjas. They got all different designs, colors. Look, there's a bunch of different ones. It can't stop farting. It's got the signal. It's in its way. You got to put them damn things down. All right, so let's show everybody who's coming up in the very near future here on the Yo Show, because we got some fantastic guests, and we start out next week. I lost her picture. Oh, I'm great at this. I swear to God. Oh, there it is. Okay. So next week we have a lovely singer and musician that's going to be in our program by the name of Chrissy Polland. She's going to be with us next week. I showed a picture of Chrissy. There she is right there. Beautiful blonde. Nice little pose right there. She'll be in our program next week, the 17th at 8 p.m. We come back on the 24th. We got a doubleheader on the 24th at the moment. Not to really decide how they want to play this out, but right now it's a doubleheader, and a great doubleheader. The lead singer of Infected Rain, the one and only Miss Lena Scissorhands. I freaking love her. Lena Scissorhands is scheduled to be in our program. And a double bill, kind of a double dip, if you will, was one of our favorite podcasters. I can't find the picture. I had a split screen picture of the two of them. Now it's gone. I'll find it. Maybe I won't find it. There it is right there. It's Lena Scissorhands and Tina Marie Trimpert. Tina's going to promote her new podcast, Ascend and Conquer. She's already setting it up. Got the new office all lined up. Looks terrific. Tina is just amazing. One of our favorite podcast friends. And Lena Scissorhands and that band Infected Rain get ready to head out on tour. We got them, Jewel, right before they go on tour. A couple people I know asked, hey, do you mind if we message them since they're going to be on the show? They did, and she shot them all down saying we leave on tour right after the 24th. We're going to have them here, Lena, before they go on tour. 24th is going to be a super spectacular doubleheader. I don't know if I want to know, Ray. Earl. I don't know if I want to know what your man cave's called. It scares me. August 31st is singer Dondi will be here. I didn't use this picture because I'm still not sure what Dondi it is. There's a lot of Dondis. I don't want to put the wrong dude up, but he'll be in our program. September 8th, Earl Rains. This is one for you, buddy. Beautiful singer, songwriter, local young lady who is just all over the place lately, getting out and about with her music. She is lovely. She's the one and only Laura Cheadle, who's, man, I'm so bad. The pictures are all out of order tonight. Laura Cheadle. She'll be in our program September 8th. We can't wait for that. We love our local artists, and Laura's definitely one of them, a terrific artist. Can't wait till she comes on the program. We come back September 15th with a cellist, Sarah Chaffee. And who does she tour with, Jewel? None other than Aerosmith. There's going to be some stories there. Oh, yeah. She tours with some of the big bands. Great cellist. She's going to be in our program September 15th to tell us all about it. We're not done. October 13th, Joel, this is a show for me. October 13th. Look at what's behind me. Funko Pops. And on October 13th, we have the Guinness Book of World Record. That's right. The top guy in Guinness, Paul Scardino. He is the record for the largest Funko Pop collection, and he's going to be in our program, and we're going to talk Funko Pops, and we're going to talk about collections. Look, he's got the Guinness Book of World Record 2021 there. All those Funko Pops out of the box. It breaks my heart, but Paul's got a great collection. He's got an awesome page on Facebook with some 30 or 40,000 people, and we're going to work with that page and do a great giveaway like we talked about with Mystery Grail Boxes right here in the program. We'll touch on that more as we get ready to promote that. Last one we have October 20th, another terrific one. Earl, my man, you're on this one as well. A tremendous rock star from Edge of Paradise, the beautiful and hard-rocking Margarita Monet, lead singer of Edge of Paradise. on our program, October 20th. Jewel, we're booked out long and wide. I am so stoked for what lies ahead right here on the Yo Show. Jewel, you mentioned you may have to skip out. If you'd like to, you can say goodnight to our folks now, and I'll finish up with the last few minutes. As always, pleasure, treat. You are beautiful and lovely inside and out, heart of gold, and I just, like I said, my weeks are not the same without the program with you. So we thank you very much as always, and we'll see you next week.
And I appreciate you. Thank you so much. It's great to be here. And next week we'll be right here. Same time, same place. So
yes.
Thank you so much. You're a champ.
Yeah, and hit me up. I'll make sure everything's going good. Next week, Chrissy Pollen on the program.
Yes.
One that Jewel landed to. We're definitely excited for that. Good night, Jewel.
Thank you.
For everybody here, I'm going to
Bye, everyone.
I'm going to kick out the last few minutes as we say goodbye to Jewel. Man Cave Scores is what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you as I collect. I collect my silly things and then I show them here on the show. And I got so many things to show. We did Fart Ninja. Real quick, some of the great Funko Pops that I like to collect. And a brand new one here, Dr. Fraser Crane from the Fraser Show. Kelsey Grammer. Love me some Fraser. Love that Funko Pop. Beautiful detail. That's one of them. The famous DC Deathstroke. Brand new special edition from the 2021 Funko Convention. Deathstroke. Orange and black. Beautiful Funko Pop. We have more. Don't go nowhere. Also from the 2021 Summer Convention, we have Belly Dancer Homer. Look at Homer Simpson. His little belly dancing outfit and his little mask. Gorgeous. More, you say? Sure. Why not? How about the newest member of the Justice League, Dr. Fate? Great helmet. Great costume. Dr. Fate Funko Pop. We got more. We got a couple more. And we get some silliness. USA Basketball, Scottie Pippen of the Chicago Bulls. And his USA Olympic. And, of course, if you have Scottie Pippen, you got to have the king of the Chicago Bulls and the king of USA Basketball, the one and only Mr. Michael Jordan. Yeah, MJ. Love it. And the last piece, we do love you, Jewel. You're absolutely right. The last piece, these are new to me. They've been around for a while. This is the Funko Pop Soda. So basically it's a can. It's Harley Quinn. And inside the can, you kind of give it a twist and pull. And inside there's a coin. It's a Harley Quinn. And it shows you how many, 1 of 10,000. And you get a Harley Quinn figure. Very cute. I like the Jester Harley Quinn better than the... I mean, I love Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, don't get me wrong. But the Jester style Harley Quinn, definitely more my speed. All right, so that is Man Cave Scores. We do these things every week here on the Yo Show. We do Man Cave Scores. We do Let's Argue. We do great topics, and we always have a blast here. And we appreciate all the people that come out on a regular basis, chime in and tune in. And there's some people that watch and say, I watch, but I don't really comment. Hey, comment, man. We're all about it. There was no shame in this game. What is my man talking about there? We gotta get rid of that. All right, we skip, and then we pause as we set up the theme song. Low budget. That's how it works here. Wendy's. Stephanie, I want a Wendy's breakfast Baconator like nobody's business. You know what? Because I trust your judgment. You have always been very good to me. I try to be good to you. Matter of fact, I'm going to need your address because your Funko Pop still needs to be delivered to you. I just don't get down that way enough. And it's here, waiting for you on my wall of fame. It's amazing. I'm having one tomorrow. I'm stopping life tomorrow and getting... I am. Breakfast Baconator. Tomorrow morning. And we're going to review it next week. Because if it sucks... Excuse me. Oh, it's not going to suck. You and I have opposite taste a lot. I'm sure it's not going to suck. Tremendous night on the Yo Show. Again, Madeline Zima, we apologize. She was scheduled to be our guest. Filming some brand new television. So, a little production shift and away she goes. And she'll be with us soon. we actually text and call on the cell phone. It's very exciting when my phone rings and it says, Madeline Zima. Like, it's pretty exciting. Almost exciting is when I call her. She's like, oh my gosh, Chef Perini. Which probably never happens. But anyway, thank you for everybody for tuning in. We do apologize again for no guest. We will be back next week. We will have a guest. And if she cancels, I'm giving up on the show. That'll be 3 in a row. Chrissy Polland on our program next week. So a lot of good things coming up. A lot of great stories. Again, we root on our first place Phillies, and hopefully they can keep that up. Eagles start preseason, so it's almost football time as well. So you got sports to celebrate. A lot of great concerts coming down. In a few weeks is the Goo Goo Dolls. Be out checking that out. Can't wait for that. So come on out and check out Bucks County's #1 and voted a top 50 program in the entire world by the New York and Los Angeles Weekly Times. That's right. The Year Show was voted one of the top 50 best programs, webcasts, podcasts by both the New York and Los Angeles Weekly Times, which are very big publications that cover the world of entertainment. So we're flattered by that. You people help us get to that, and that's where we lie, and we love doing it for you. We are going to cut out. It's 9:53, a few minutes early. We're going to leave you, of course, with the music of St. Ricketts at www.stricketts.com. It's where fire cannot burn. And you can see the website right down below. Check these guys out. An outstanding local Philadelphia band. They got brand new music coming out real soon, and it's great. I've already got some samples that I absolutely love it. I love the guys, Eric and Tom and John and Anthony and Kenny. A great band. They play great music. Of course, you hear their song here every week, and I love playing it. So I love doing it in the opening and the ending, and it's just one of the greatest songs. Intro, outro, song in general. It's awesome. St. Ricketts, awesome dudes. I don't mind running that again. www.stricketts.com. You can check them out. You can find their music on Apple Music, Spotify. Check them out on YouTube. They got some live performances on YouTube. Awesome band, great bunch of dudes, and they take us out here every week. So let's take it out right now. St. Ricketts with Fire Cannot Burn on the Yo Show. Jeff the Shark Perini for Joel Tatey. We thank you very much for tuning in. Set this up for you real quick. We're going to share the audio. Chrome tab. Fire Cannot Burn. Share it. Make the screen nice and big. There we go. One of these days, folks, we'll be able to do it at a snap of a finger. Maybe I'll send my palm to Amazon, and maybe a palm wave will make all this pop up on the screen. But until then, I do it one click at a time, and I thank you for tuning in. Have yourself a great night. Hit me. Let's try that again. Stop. Because I blew it. So I forgot to raise the volume. Now the volume's raised. Now have a good night, St. Ricketts. Hit me.
Poison deeper than you know. the point of it, just to reach new heights of love. So